Hi, welcome to Storytime filled with horror thrills. I'm very glad you could be here tonight. My name is Valor, I'll be your narrator, and the story I'll be reading tonight is posted by PsychoCaffeine called They Hide in the Corners of Your Eyes. You can find this story in the Reddit rnosleep channel, or if you want to read along right away, I'll post a link down in the description below. But glad to have you here tonight. Let's dive in, shall we? They hide in the corners of your eyes. It's the way they stare. It sticks with you like a piece of garbage on your boots on an autumn day. I can feel their damn glare, even behind closed blinds. I just know that one of the quiet, unsettling screw-ups is behind it. They're completely silent, too. Make you seem crazy. But I'm the one making me seem crazy right now. That's how they do you in. That's how they get you. First, they start to appear in the corners of your vision. Sometimes it's at night, in the early hours of waking up when you're still woozy and you're only getting up to go use the restroom. When you first open your eyes, it's just a flicker. Just a second, but one of them was just staring at you. One of them was just in the corner. Open your eyes again, and you can tell he ran. Completely quiet. I think they have bare feet. There's no way they have anything on, but I don't know. You don't know. They start showing up more and more often. Now, instead of at night, when you're not sure what you saw, maybe it's still a dream. Maybe it's still a nightmare. Now they appear during the day, during the morning, drinking your coffee, when the mug just melds with your nose ridge, and you can't see anything for a split second. They're there, somewhere in the corner. Somewhere below the mug, just out of your vision. They take joy in it. Their long arms take pleasure in it. Hell, I think every ounce of their being takes pleasure from toying with the edge of your vision. But you still can't be sure. Maybe it was a splash from the coffee, not a long, sinewy finger reaching out to grab your hand, to touch it, writhe gently along your wrist as you try to live your life. Maybe that's what they do. Holy hell, do they actually touch you? There's probably one touching me right now. I know that there is. If I know anything right now, there's one touching you too, and me, and then you notice it when you're not paying attention to your surroundings, walking mindlessly through the corridors and bump into something or stumble on nothing. They get cocky. They start experimenting. They start wanting to see how far they can go without you really seeing them. They're like a more messed up child, trying to test their limits in how they can drive you up a wall. They are fast. I know they are fast. There's no way they would get around like that and dip just in out of your vision without being fast. But I have no idea how they do it. Do they get around on all fours or on their legs? Do they even have legs? Or do their feet are bare? I said that before. Hell, I said it before. I know that they have legs. I heard one of them. They slipped up, and I heard one. I heard a slap of bare feet on my kitchen floor when I was opening the door. He slipped behind it, and he was gone. I know that he ran, because the slap, 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 slap was there. And he was so goddamn fast. I swear I saw his spindly legs and arm. They make it like they're shadows, but they're not. They're fleshy and sinewy. He looked diseased. His flesh was there. It was white and red, not blood red. This was pale red, like he has been bleeding there for decades and decades, and his body just got used to it. It fused into his flesh, and he's going to touch me and make me bleed and make me like him. At some point, you start seeing fingertips and small bits sticking out. They do it on purpose. I know they do. They're faster than that. They pay more attention. They know what they are doing, and they do it on purpose. A set of 4 long fingers curled around a tightly opened door. The knuckles are completely white and clenched, and the fingers are brown and red and white. And they know. And it's looking at you from behind the door. And you know that it's right there. And it's looking. And then the fingers are gone. When you blink and you don't see anything, but then you turn around and forget. And then you turn again, and there's a shadow under the silver door. There are shadows that look like feet, and they are there. And the light is shining through, and you know they're staring, and that they're still there, and they never left, and they're still looking. And they get cocky, and they know that you've noticed, and that you're looking for them. And they're getting cocky at night, going through the corridor to go pee. And now you keep the lights on, but it's still there. And one of them just runs across it on the other side. But you know it's a dead end. And that it's just your bathroom. And there's nothing there. But you hear the slaps on the wood floor. Slap, 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 gone. And then you can feel it breathing. You don't know where it is, and you can't hear anything, and the silence is deafening and heavy. But you know it's breathing, and you can feel it. And you know it's staring and it's looking right at you. But you don't know where it is. And then you close your eyes for just a second and you see its outline again in your mind. And it's hunched and it's huge and it's so thin and spindly. It moves like a messed up monkey. But it is just one of them. Or are there many? And how many are there? And then you stop going out of your room. And you set up room dividers everywhere. You're in your bed. And you haven't left. And you can only glance at the computer and type from your keyboard while looking up because you know they're all around you. You can feel them breathing. And you know they're staring. And they know you're done. They know that it's the end, and they know you know. And they can feel you typing. They can see you reading. And they are getting ready. And the first one puts its hands on the edge of the bed. And you know this time, it's real. Because it's not trying to hide. You see its face look out from behind the divider. And it looks straight in the eyes. Well, that was a nice story. I like that one. Thank you for joining me. I do live stream, I do voice acting, a lot of cool things on Twitch. Same handle name here as on there, it's Valor Voices. If you'd like to see more of this, maybe you want to see it live, you want to submit some stuff, I do have a Discord. I'll also drop a link down for that if you'd like to hop in. But thank you for joining me tonight. I'm very glad you could come in, listen to the story. Let me know how you think of the story. Or perhaps you have a better suggestion of how to read a story like this in the comments down below. Thank you very much, and having a good evening or a good night. Take care.